Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 3 of Supreme's Spring Summer 2022 collection. Here it is, guys. We all know what's coming. I mean, obviously, this week in week 3, we are getting the Burberry collaboration. We've talked about it. We've covered it in a Streetwear Talk video. But we still have to do the drop list video because on top of the Burberry pieces, there's of course some seasonal pieces from Supreme's season itself in this drop. So there's still a little bit of extra stuff that we need to cover, and we're going to be covering everything. So the release details, the seasonal pieces, of course the collaborative pieces with Burberry, and just my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces and the week as a whole. Now, how we're going to cover all that is of course by using a Supreme community page. As always, let's head on over there now and start covering the release details for week 3. So here is the Supreme community page that we're going to be using for week 3 today, guys. If you want to check it out, of course, it'll be linked down in that description section below. But let's dive into the release details for this week. So all the items releasing in week 3 will be releasing on the 10th of March 2022. Or if you live in Japan, it'll be releasing 2 days later, as Japan gets it on the 12th or on the Saturdays. It'll have an online release on the 10th at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. So that's for Italy and for Germany now that they have flagship stores in those 2 locations there. If you guys have any further questions regarding the drop details or any other the release details, just drop them in that comment section below. A quick note that we have to just touch on as well is some of the Burberry pieces are only releasing in Burberry locations. I'm unsure about the online store, but I think it's Burberry locations. Now, thankfully, Supreme community on this page has highlighted those pieces, so there shouldn't be too many, questions or confusion surrounding that. It should be pretty clear on which pieces are releasing at Supreme and which pieces are releasing at Burberry. Now, also, some of the pieces showcased in this week's drop aren't actually releasing in this week. They're getting delayed till later. They've also made a note about that. So we've got it all covered. It's all good, but I did just want to make some notes about that just before we start. But now that we've covered everything to do with the release details and everything like that, let's dive into the week. So we'll be doing like we always do, covering the individual sections here. Let's dive into the first section for week 3, which is the Skategear. Wow, oh my god, who saw this coming? Yes, the only Skategear releasing this week is the Burberry skateboard. You kind of guessed that was going to be the situation when we were doing the Streetwear Talk video. I think it's a nice, like, commemorative little piece to remember this collab for. I definitely would be interested in paying $68 US for any of the boards, but obviously the likelihood of being able to pick one up for that price, unless you're picking it up in store, is unlikely. But that is all the Skategear releasing this week. Love to hear your thoughts on the Supreme Burberry skateboards. Let's press on to the Sweatshirts releasing this week. See, not just the Burberry collab. We have 2 Sweatshirts releasing this week. We have the Angel hooded sweater, which features a little angel graphic sitting on top of, I think, Supreme text on the chest area there. And then obviously we have the Supreme Burberry box logo. I like this little graphic. I love little hoodies with just, graphics in the center chest area. It's nice. It's nice. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Nothing wrong with this. Honestly, all the colors are fine. I don't think I'd go for like the coral or actually this is a nice blue over here. Yeah, I think most of them would be okay. I just wouldn't go for the coral. I think I'd go something a little bit more versatile and wearable. But yeah, solid piece. Moving into the Supreme Burberry box logo, this is one of the most sought after pieces this week, mainly because the price isn't super ridiculous, and obviously it's a BOGO. For me, I'm only really interested in the grey. I think the Burberry box logo looks nice on the grey. The other colors, they're okay, but it doesn't do much for me, and I could very happily miss out on that. So yeah, thumbs up for me on the grey one though. The rest of them, I could do without. But that is all the sweatshirts releasing this week, guys. So let's move into the tops / sweaters. We have 3 of releasing this week. Kick it off with, we have the Sport Zip Up Hooded Sweater. That looks pretty gross. I'm gonna be real, that looks pretty gross. $198 retail for this thing. I think I'd rather go spend $198 on the Burberry box logo. I'm pretty sure we'll all agree on that one. We got the Old English Glow short sleeve top. I'm assuming that the glow part is the lettering glows in the dark. I don't know. But the Old English font's alright. It has the established date for Supreme, 1994. It's a solid little branded tee. You know, I'll give that one a thumbs up. It's not too bad on that one. And we finally move into the final piece here, the Supreme Burberry rugby top. I own no rugby tops in my wardrobe, and I'm not a huge fan of them. It's just not my aesthetic, not really my thing, but I know they're incredibly popular, and I know a lot of you guys will be feeling them. I just got to give it a thumbs down because I'm just not a person that I just can't see myself wearing it like at all. But I don't have any beef with the piece. If you're a big fan of Burberry and you like your rugby polo tops, this is the one to go for, isn't it? But yeah, that is all the tops / sweaters releasing in week 3. So let's dive into the hats. Which, Jesus, we have quite a few releasing this week. So to kick it off with, we have the Alien 5 panel. This looks kind of gross. That's going to be a thumbs down for me. We have the crushed velvet camp cap. This is kind of cool. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just speaking to me, but I like the camp caps. I like the camp caps when they do them with wacky and crazy materials, and sometimes some even cool all over prints. And I really love the wacky, velvet material that they're using for this camp cap. The colors look really vibrant and fun. I wouldn't mind it in this like silver or the black. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I actually think that's kind of an underrated piece. We've got the God's Children beanie up next. That's gonna be a downvote for me. I would have just liked the scribble like Supreme text here and none of this stuff here, but that's just me. Next we have the small box coated linen 6 panel. It's going to be a very lightweight cap there with it being linen material. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, is there? You know, nice little small box logo cap. Why not? I give it a thumbs up. I definitely still prefer the velvet camp cap though. And now moving into 2 pieces that we're going to see release in a later drop, because unfortunately I guess they just didn't get produced in time for week 3, but they were meant to drop in week 3. We have the denim 6 panel with Burberry and the crusher with Burberry. I just can't see myself wearing that all over print on my head. I could maybe see myself wearing like the blue denim or the black crusher, but yeah, there's definitely other hats out there that I would be feeling more than those 2. Like the velvet camp cap. I just love it. I don't know. It looks so much fun. I'd wear that. But yeah, that is all the hats releasing this week, guys. So let's move into the collared shirts now. Which, I mean, technically they're not wrong. It's not, I mean, it is collared, but I mean, yeah, we've got the silk short sleeve pajama tops releasing. Now, as I talked about before, it has been marked as a Burberry exclusive. So if you guys want these silk, luscious Burberry pajama tops, you're going to have to buy them from Burberry. And it'll be releasing on March 10th for the rest of the world, and then the 12th for Japan. So hit up your local Burberry, in-store locations. That's where those are going to be. Do I want silk pajamas made by Burberry? It's gonna be a no for me. I'm happy to miss out on that one. So I mean, maybe if you're different, maybe like, nah, Daniel, that's the pickup, that's the one you need. I don't know, but yeah, that is the only collared shirt releasing this week. Let's dive into the accessories. Now, moving into the accessories, what are we getting? Well, we're getting a glass spray bottle just from Supreme. This is a seasonal piece. You know what? Normally I'm like, I'm not really feeling the accessories, but I mean, that looks like a pretty big spray bottle, and you know, I have a couple plants around the house. I could see this like being useful and being used. $38 though, because it is a glass one. I'd be afraid to break it as well, you know? It's not like a plastic one that you can just like do whatever the hell you want with it, but yeah, it comes in either a transparent see-through glass, or you can go with the red. I would like it in just the transparent, maybe not the red, but I actually don't mind this accessory. It has a practical use that I could actually see myself using. Do I need a Supreme spray bottle? Hell no, I could just go buy like a, you know, cheap $5 one. But I could use it. I could use an accessory for it. So you know what? I'll give that a thumbs up just because it does have some practical use. Now we move into the big boys, the big section. We have the jackets. Okay, so we do have one seasonal jacket releasing this week. We have the AOI Glow in the Dark track jacket. I don't mind the graphic on the back of it. I just couldn't see myself wearing a jacket like this. It is quite popular. I can see a lot of people definitely getting around it because it's glow in the dark. But for me, I'm just going to give it a thumbs down. I couldn't see myself wearing a jacket like this. Moving into the Supreme Burberry leather collar trench, we have the hefty price tag of $998 US, not including tax. So this is going to cost you well over a band. So it is expensive. I actually expected it to be even more expensive than what was asked, than, you know, the price that they're asking for. I'm interested in the center one, but honestly, at like $1,000 US minimum for the retail, there are other trench coats out there that I could pick up and probably use more than this Supreme Burberry one. But it is okay. I don't mind the black. The brown is my favorite. The pink, not so much. But that price, I'm so conflicted because it's not even that bad of a price for what it is. But at the same time, I'm like, still $1,000 US. I'll give it a thumbs up because I could wear 2 out of 3 of the colors, but if you gave me $1,000 right now and said you're gonna buy the trench coat now, I'd be like, nah man, I'm gonna buy a different coat. What we have is another Burberry exclusive coming up next. We have the Supreme Burberry leather track jacket. This is in the leather as well, the leather track jacket. This is a Burberry exclusive, so you have to buy it from the Burberry store. It won't be releasing with Supreme. I wasn't a fan of these. It was cool that they were doing a track jacket and track pants in leather, but yeah, I just couldn't see myself wearing it at all. It wasn't a piece I was going to throw on anytime soon. Next, we've got the Supreme Burberry Shearling collar down puffer jacket. I was a fan of this in the brown. I actually thought this was in the black. The brown was okay, but the black was quite nice. The brown was okay. A nice shape to the piece. I like the shearling collar. That's the only time I really show a lot of interest in puffer jackets is when the collar, isn't like the traditional puffer jacket collar. And the shape is a very boxy silhouette, and I quite like that. It's a lot cheaper than the trench coat. I'd give it a thumbs up. I could see myself wearing 2 of the colors, mainly the black one, but yeah, still a little bit pricey there. Next, we've got the Supreme Burberry denim trucker jacket, $300 US. A lot of you guys were big fans of it when I was looking at the Streetwear Talk video in the comment section. You guys were big fans of it. I don't know. I kind of just like my traditional denim jackets, or denim jackets that, I don't know, have something interesting about them, or that's still super vague, but I don't know, has something daring to do with it, like the Capital one with the feathers all over it, or like a crazy all over print. I know that this Burberry one has it, but it's their, iconic print that they use that I'm not a huge fan of. So yeah, there's nothing that really speaks to me about it. It's not, I guess, interesting enough for me. But some of you guys really liked it. You really liked the branding and just how it was, quite simply. So I could definitely see a lot of you guys being fans of it. I just can't get around it. I'm going to give it a thumbs down on that one. But yeah, that is all the jackets releasing this week, guys. The 2 that I obviously like the most is the puffer down jacket and the trench coat. Love to hear your thoughts on it, but we'll move on to the next section now, the third final section, which is the t-shirts. Wow, who would have thought? It's just the BOGO. I say just the BOGO like I'm kind of just skipping over it like it's not a big thing, but I know a lot of you guys really want this. Yeah, I don't mind it. It comes in white or black. My favorite colors for t-shirts. It just has a simple little BOGO on the chest. Look, for $54, yes please. For anything more than $54, like on the resale market, no thank you. So if I could pick it up for 54, okay, you've got me. But yeah, am I going to be able to pick it up for 54? No way. But anyway, yep, that is all the t-shirts releasing this week. Let's move into the pants. Okay. I honestly thought it was just going to be the Burberry stuff, but of course I forgot about the glow-in-the-dark matching bottom half to the track jacket we just saw. And I'm going to say the exact same thing about the track pants that I did about the track jacket. It's still a downvote for me. I just can't see myself wearing that. I love my denim. Denim is what I mainly wear as pants. I can't see myself wearing that. Would I go for some leather track pants? Honestly, I would go for some leather pants, but leather pants are so difficult to get the fit right. Like, they are incredibly difficult. I would love leather pants in like a wide 501 like fit, but they are usually like skin tight leather pants. So it's a miss for me. Do I want these Burberry ones? No, I'm gonna easily miss out on those. Not gonna go to a Burberry store to try and pick it up. It's a miss for me. We've next got the Supreme Burberry regular jeans. I don't mind these in the blue because the branding is just put on the right butt pocket there. I don't think I could go for the all over print ones though. They're just a little bit too loud for my liking. And again, as you've seen me, I've expressed it, the Burberry all over print, I don't know, it comes off a little bit tacky. I don't know, it just doesn't hit for me. It doesn't do whatever it does for Burberry fans for me. I just look at it, I'm like, okay, man. So the blue, yeah, I give it to the blue. The other colors, no, you can miss me with that. Last but not least, of course, we have two pairs of shorts releasing this week. We have the Burberry exclusive silk pajama shorts to match the top that we discussed earlier. That's going to be a downvote for me. And then we have the denim shorts as well, just the shorts version of the pants we just saw. I'm not a fan of denim shorts. It's just, you know, they just doesn't work. I'd much rather just a traditional canvas material, not denim. Like, whenever I see denim, I think of the long jeans, not this stuff. That's where I think denim should stay. I know it's a little bit conservative, but yeah, I don't know, not shorts. But yeah, that is everything releasing in week 3, guys. All in all, it's obviously, you know, carried by the Burberry collaboration, but there are some seasonal pieces thrown in here. I was obviously a huge fan of the velvet camp cap. I thought that was a cool piece. I liked the angel hooded sweatshirt. I feel like that's a nice little low-key piece with a cool little graphic on it, which I'm assuming is going to be embroidered, but I don't actually know. The Old English t-shirt was cool. A lot of the Burberry stuff was a miss for me. I didn't mind the trench or the puffer, but they're so expensive. I'm like, I could go spend that kind of money elsewhere. I like the hoodie, the deck, and the t-shirt, but I'm only interested in them for really like the retail price. Anything beyond that, I'm like, yeah, I'll go spend my money elsewhere very happily. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't copped from Supreme in a long time, is because that reason. But yeah, all in all, it's a week that we'll remember because it's the Burberry collab, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, guys. How do you feel about week 3? Do you like any of the pieces? Do you hate any of the pieces? If you hate the Burberry collab, well then you hate most of the week, but maybe there's some seasonal pieces that you liked. I'd love to hear how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Well, that's everything covered to do with week 3, guys. We covered the release details, the 10th for the UK, US. I think that's every region that has Supreme at the moment, right? And then obviously Japan gets it a couple days later. They get it on the 12th. We covered all the individual pieces releasing this week. Yeah, I thought it was an okay week. The Burberry collab, I mean, it's okay. There are some standout pieces I would consider wearing, but it isn't a collab that blows my mind. It's exactly what to expect from it. I went into immense detail about it in the Streetwear Talk video, but yeah, the week was okay. Definitely one to remember because of the collab. I want to hear from you guys if you are picking up something this week. I know a lot of you are keen on the top 3 items that are at the top of the page there: the t-shirt, the hoodie, the skate deck. Hey, if you're going for them, let me know in that comment section below. I want to hear what color you're going for, what piece you're going for. Please let me know. And of course, if you guys want me to keep doing content like this on the channel, you got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, which is a subscribe to the channel. Now, this month in March, we're also trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone of 3,280. We're very, very close, less than 5 away. I'm hoping that with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. That's all I gotta say about week 3, guys. Good luck to all you guys out there looking to pick up something from this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Burberry video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.